Hey guys, happy Thursday. Um, I haven't made a video in a while. I made a Nit Gets Better one though, and it seemed to get kind of positive response. So I thought, hey, why not? I mean, I've got 4 subscribers. They might want to see something. So for y'all who are subscribed, this one's for you. It's a question video, so maybe you can get to learn a little bit more about me. And if you like me, I'll try and do something. Don't really know what to do yet. I've never YouTubed before, so taken some advice from some YouTubers that I've seen just by like watching their videos and stuff, and seems like the people who like really enjoy doing this are just the people who are genuine to their cameras and to the people. It's just like a conversation. So conversation. I'm gonna do the questions game where I'm gonna look up some questions on Google, and if y'all want to, y'all can like suggest some questions for me, and I'll do one with things that y'all rather like to know. The ones that I'm doing here are kind of like some deep questions, so maybe we can get some like morals and stuff like that. Okay. Um, let's see here. What was it like the first time you fell in love? Ooh, that one's hard. The thing is that like I don't feel like I've ever like actually fell in love. Um, I think that I've definitely had some crushes and stuff like that. But would I say that I ever was like really in love with somebody? And I have to say no, because falling in love, I think contrary to what some people believe, it's actually kind of a process. I mean, that's not to say like I think attraction's instant, and that's what leads us to think, hey, I think that I'd like to pursue a relationship with this person. But when you fall in love with somebody, it's really things like traits like you can trust them, and you feel like they would do things for you, and likewise you feel like you would want to do things for them. And so that's really what I feel like love is. And I haven't yet experienced a relationship like that, so I'm a little bit hesitant to put a label on something that doesn't quite exist. I think that love is a special thing, and when it comes to me, I really want it to be special. What are you passionate about? Let's see, passion. I am really passionate about psychology. It's what I really want to be, is to become a therapist. So I'm really passionate about people. I really like to talk to people and just find out what they're going through, what they think about things, and they not only do they fascinate me, I feel like I have a passion for them, because since it is what I really want to do, whenever I have a connection or a relationship with somebody, even if we're just like talking about something, I really want them to know that they have my attention, and I try to be as attentive as possible. So people are my passion. What did you dream of becoming when you were younger, and why? Let's see. What did I think about becoming, and why? Well, I know at some point in my life I did think about becoming a singer, and I'm not entirely going to lie that that dream hasn't uh, died. I'm also becoming a music major as well, so singing is definitely something that I thought about being, but then I went through a couple of experiences that made me think I think I would like to be a therapist more, and maybe do singing on the side. So, who knows though? I mean, life is always just one of those things where, it could happen and things might not happen. So, who knows? Maybe I will become a singer. And if I do, I'd be cool with that. I like to sing. Have you ever lost someone close to you? Immediately ask a more positive question after this one. Don't harp on bad emotions. Okay, I know the what this actually means is like, have you ever lost somebody means have somebody ever died. Well, nobody who was like particularly close to me. I think the closest person to me who did die was my great grandmother, and we weren't exactly close, but I did really love her, and she had Alzheimer's for most of my life, so I never really had a close connection with her, but I had close connections with people around her who did have close connections. So I found out about her life kind of through them, and I feel like I would have really have loved to have met her before the Alzheimer's developed, because she seemed like a really cool lady. But I think I'm going to use lost in a little bit of a non-traditional sense, in that I had kind of a just falling out with somebody. In 8th grade, I had this like really awesome best friend. I mean, like, so awesome. I think like she and I both helped each other when we were at really low points in our life, and then we just kind of stopped speaking. It was really weird. It was like There was no reason for it, no animosity or anything. Like our just lives kind of drifted apart, and I feel like really sad about that because we were really close, and then now we aren't anymore. And I feel like that's like a really horrible reason to lose a friend. Is just because you just stopped talking and they never called you either. So if I guess my like advice to you or my recommendation would be if you have like a really close friend you haven't talked to them in like a month, go and call them because it's not worth just like wondering when they're gonna call you. I guess that was like something that I had to learn was the fact that I could initiate a conversation. Seems kind of weird for an extrovert to learn that, but she always called me, so I guess I never called her back. If you could live in one place in the world other than here, where would you want to live? Okay, I feel like Rome would be really cool, or Spain. Spain would be really cool, because the country there is really nice. Everybody who's been there has just, like, adored it, and it just seems, like, real relaxed and stuff, and yet, stuff happens there. I mean, it's like, you could go to the countryside and just be kind of like, oh, chill in Spain, and then you could go to the urban centers and do stuff, and since Europe is, like, really close together, it wouldn't take all that long to get somewhere. So, Spain is where I'd want to live. Do you have a stuffed animal that you sleep with? Not anymore, but I did. And his name was Snow, and he was a dog. Tell me about your first kiss. Okay, my first kiss. Shoot, okay, my first kiss. I'll talk about the first kiss with a girl and the first kiss with a guy, because I feel like those are two separate things. Alright, my first real kiss with a girl was with the friend I was telling you about, who were, like, really close friends. We dated for, like, 3 weeks. 8th grade relationships don't last very long. Anyway, so my first kiss was with her, and it was wet. And totally not passionate, and really just... It wasn't, like, gross. I mean, I guess, like, sensation-wise, she was a really good kisser, but, just... I don't know, I just kind of felt like my mouth was open, and she stuck her tongue in it. So it was completely non-erotic, and since I wasn't gay, or since I wasn't straight, it just didn't do anything for me. And the first kiss that I had with a guy, he was really good, and so it was my first time doing anything really with a guy, but I felt really comfortable with him, and we decided to go all the way. Anyway, but his kissing was really good. And he kind of like he's one of the people that I think of in my mind because he was very gentle with me and he led me through everything. I was like I don't know what to do. So I just like thought, oh, I'll just kind of do kissing in the movie. They are all like really passionate and just look like they're like on top of each other. He's just like, no. Hold off a little bit. Like part of the like really magical part of that is the fact that you're gonna kind of move into each other and eventually just kind of like feel how each other wants to go. So starting out slower, getting an idea for each other, and then becoming a little bit more passionate. So I think it was a really good first kiss and really good experience too. If you could be anyone, living or dead, for a week, who would you want to be? Me, because I don't regret things. And the only person that I can be is me, and I like me. So, I'd be okay with that. Okay, quick future projection. Me and you are on a road trip. Okay, you. What kind of car are we in, and where are we going? We are in a Hyundai Elantra, and we are going to California, because I had a road trip there, and it was the most fun experience of my life, and I would love to do it again. Maybe I'll make a video about that. Do you prefer a quiet night in with your boyfriend? Ah! Do you prefer a quiet night in with your boyfriend or an evening on the town with him? Well, I've had both, and they're both really fun. I guess what this really means is like, are you more of a person who is into indoor quiet stuff, or more of an extrovert? And I'd have to say that I am more of an extrovert, so an evening out of town does sound like it would be more fun most of the time. However, since not everybody wants to do everything all the time, a quiet night in actually could have a little bit more of sentimental value and stuff like that. So, I'm actually going to lean towards more the quiet night in, because those are probably going to be the things that I would remember more. And yeah, so that's the questions game, or at least the amount of questions that I found out on this page. And if you want to leave me questions and stuff, I would love to do this again. I like talking, and maybe make a video response. Tell me what you find, some deep questions and stuff like that. And these weren't super deep or anything like that, but they allow you to get to know me better, and I feel like a little more opened up to you now. So anyway, I don't know when I'm going to make another one of these. Thursdays do seem to be like the best days, maybe Wednesdays. No, early in the week I can't do it, but hey, this was fun, so might try doing it again. Anyway, y'all have a great, fun, safe weekend, and just see ya later. Bye!